Well, good morning everybody. It's 7:40 in the morning and today is the 20th of March, and today is a brand new day, and it's also a brand new year back in the Sugar Bowl. You can tell up there behind me I am in the Sugar Bowl. Hopefully the Sugar Bowl turns out to be sweet today. I haven't been down here yet this year, and it's always kind of worrisome that the fish just won't be here today, but we'll see what happens. I don't know what the temperature is of the water, but it's going to be somewhere around 50, I'm sure, and the outside temperature is only 40, so it's pretty chilly this morning. I am going to, well, before I sign off, this is my 5th day of fishing on my vacation, on my spring fishing vacation. I like to try to spend about a week in the spring, super early before the salmon flush hits, and try to get a little bit of fishing done. I caught 57 catfish over downriver from here, and it was awesome fishing. It wasn't the kind of fishing that you get into in the summertime, but for this kind of conditions it was pretty good fishing. And so today's my last day of fishing for a little bit, maybe a week or two, something like that. I don't know yet. I don't have any plans beyond today. We'll see what happens. So today I'm gonna just see if I can pick me up a sturgeon or two and see what happens. So until I catch a sturgeon, I'm gonna sign off. First sturgeon of 2015. Caught him on a trout. This is my first one this year. I'm kind of curious to see how big he is. I remember that first year that I was sturgeon fishing. I went a lot of times, and I never even touched a fish until it was August, and then I got my first one, and I only got one that year. Last year I got 52, and so I was real fortunate last year to get as many as I did. It was a lot of fun. Rods I'm using today are both my go-to sturgeon rods for my boat. They're the Shakespeare Sturdy Stick, and my reels are the Pin 321 left-handed, the G2. The GT2. They're both the same, exact same setup. I've got 50-pound big game line on. And I'm using a 10-aught hook. It's a big old hook. I'm 17 minutes into this fight now, and wow, she's really going nuts down there. Nope, she said I ain't doing it. There's some air bubbles though, so I'm not super far away. This time of year, when it's cold water conditions, a lot of times they don't jump this time of year, which is too bad. I really like to see the jump. There's some air bubbles, but you can see them out there in front of me. She's releasing some air. That's a good sign when they start releasing some air. There's some more air. There's a lot of air bubbles right there. Here she is. That is big. She needs to get over on her back and stay there for me to work on her. Come on, roll over on your back. Oh, this is a good fish. This is a real good fish. All right, I'm gonna see if I can take a couple of pictures. About a 6.5 foot fish, just a lot of spunk, just a good strong fish. So I'm gonna sign off for right now and see if I can take me a couple pictures. All right, I got fish number 2 on. This one was on the squid. He's on his first run still here. I'm gonna see if I can get my other line reeled in real fast. I just saw a fish surface right here. Not more than just 3 to 5 minutes ago. It wasn't very long ago. And it was a 5-6 foot fish. So we'll see what happens. Jump out of him. I was hoping there for a little bit that I might, but the water's just too cold. I've never had luck with getting a fish to jump this early in the year. But to be honest, I never used to catch very many sturgeon in this hole this early in the year. So this is fish number 2 for the day. It's March 20th. My last day of fishing for my spring fishing vacation. I really enjoy these spring fishing vacations because we're in a condition right now where the dams are all holding back their water, and the water's kind of on the low side. And because it's a little on the low side right now, it's warming up a little bit and the fish are active. Here in about another month, the flows are going to come up, and then those fish are going to not be quite as active as they were. Okay, I've got a lot of air bubbles coming up right now. I got a bunch of air bubbles coming up. We should be seeing this fish any minute now. There's a big air bubble right there. I see it down there. Oh, he's fin hooked. Not a really big fish, but he's fin hooked. He's got a little stumpy fin, and that hook is set into that fin. And ones that are foul hooked like that tend to be a little bit difficult to get the best of. Okay. He's got a gimpy little fin on him, and that's right where I'm hooked. It's right in that gimpy little fin. It's a nice fish though. All right, here he is. I'm going to take a couple pictures. Okay, I got fish number 3 on right now. I'm going to put this out front and see if he jumps. It's 9:45 right now, and I'm on fish number 3. I'm having a good day. It's a 3-fish day here is a pretty good day. I've had as many as 10 in a day down here, but I'm just tickled to death with having 3 on right now. Okay, it's coming up here. Here we have it. That's a pretty good sized fish. That fish is knocking on the door of 6 foot. There's some air bubbles. Okay. This is a pretty good one. This fish is he's all a 6 foot. I'm going to see if I can get me a picture of this thing now. Well, everybody, this is the end of my day. It's right at 12:30, and I ended up with 3 sturgeon today. All 3 of them were right in that 6 foot range, maybe just a little bit less, not a lot less. They were definitely nice fish. And so this also concludes my week of fishing. My spring break fishing trip is now done. I ended up with 57 catfish and 3 sturgeon, and that was basically over about 3.5 days of fishing. I had 3 full days and 2 half days. The 2 half days I had were only about 3 hours apiece. So I had exceptionally good fishing this trip, and I know it's going to get better. It's just going to get better. So I'm real excited about this year. There's a lot of fish being caught early, and I can't wait for the water to warm up a little bit. And so I guess until next time, I'm going to sign off, and I'll see you again on the water.